It's time to roll out the welcome mat for spring parties and spring guests. From bridal celebrations to your ladies' club luncheon. And did we say Easter? We spotted several semi-homemade elements that will perk up your spring table. Michelle Inkley has the plan, and I was falling all over myself when I saw these two darling tablescapes. They are both so happy.
They're so cute, huh?
They are adorable, and they're different, very different.
Yeah, very different. I think what you need to do is kind of, see where you are in your life. If you have little kids, then you want to do some cutesy things. If you have older kids or grandkids, maybe a little more sophisticated. But pull from what you have and then create a few little elements to make it special.
Who's coming to your home this spring?
So my brother's going to Hawaii. Boo on him. And so
who's coming to your home? Well, my brother's going to Hawaii.
Nobody's coming. No. So we'll have my parents. We'll have, some family. There's only going to be a dozen of us this year. So not a huge gathering, but I still want it to be special. It's a special Sunday. So anyway, I'm going to make it fun.
Let's start with this. This looks like a little out of a creature's storybook. You know
Looks
what I
like
mean?
a fairy tale.
A fairy tale. Thank you. Jumping off the pages of a children's storybook.
Yeah, a little fairy tale. So I was enamored. There's this company called Hester & Cook, and they have the most beautiful paper products. They have paper placemats and napkins, and you can see the cute little table signs that they have. And those things create a feeling. You could just buy a few of those elements and then just pull from what you have.
Is that where this placemat came from?
That's where the placemat came from. It's a little deer, if you can see how
started the whole
cute.
The whole theme, right?
It started the whole theme, that cute little deer. I've doubled it up there. But so then I was going through my spring stuff. I was kind of in the mood of getting rid of everything.
Right.
But I found these really darling paper mache mushrooms that I did a few years ago. Plus then I had these new little mushrooms from the Gatehouse that were so cute.
Hold on. You made these?
I made those a few years ago. Tutorials on the blog. I can dig it out of the archives. But they're super easy. They're just, clothespins and a Easter egg covered up with some paper mache. But I thought, what a cute little spring tablescape.
Yes.
Or if you had a spring party or a little girl's party or a bridal shower or baby shower, it'd just be kind of a cute spring idea.
It's woodland magical. And I know you played off the placemat, but I just had to study this place setting because look how you've layered there the fine china with the black edging, and then it goes green and blue and brown and red, and suddenly it totally works with a polka dot finish.
Yeah. And those plates are from Sophista Plates. They have paper products that are glamorous. I mean, they are sophisticated.
Look at the wave.
Yeah, and they're shiny and they're pretty, and I can use my china and I can use paper plates, so I only have to wash half the dishes, so that's a plus. Or if you just want to do straight paper, come on, you can do that. They're pretty enough for that.
The color play is amazing. The florals finish it off. That's adorable.
So that was cute.
Adorable. Similar elements in a totally different color scheme.
So totally different. So then here again, Hester & Cook with just these little striped things, and I was really, really wanting to try these little party favors. They're like flowers, these little cute little flowers, and in the bulb is a little chocolate surprise.
Okay, the bulb is what got me. These look realistic from a distance.
They kind of look like a real tulip.
Yeah, they do.
So I'm going to show you how to make those, but that was kind of the kicking off point for this kind of pastel wonderland on this side.
Yeah, I saw those over here too in the deeper berry color. The happy pastels, those so spring.
I know, they're so spring. And then these little wreath hoops that we're gonna maybe incorporate too.
Okay,
so
show us how to make one.
Okay, so grab your bag of candy brick.
Yes.
And you just put it in some cellophane, and then you'll put it in a piece of brown tissue paper, or you can do it on, like I did this white tissue paper.
You dyed this.
I did, and then I watercolored it. So if you want it to look a little more realistic, you can do that. Now, and we need a stem in there too. So you might want to just stick your stem kind of in the middle of that bag.
In the candy bag?
In the candy bag, and just kind of gather it all up like a little pouch.
And sorry, when you say watercolor, you literally just took watercolor paint?
I literally took my watercolors,
That's fun.
took a brush, and kind of created that look. Now, if you have time to do it, great. Or if you watercolor, great. If you don't, just buy brown paper.
Yeah.
And that's fine too. It will just do what you have. So then take some tape and just kind of tape that off a little bit.
Oh no.
I know, it's kind of, and you might want to.
You need like 15 fingers to do this.
You do.
Time out.
It takes a little time.
Time out.
Can you get it? Do you need another piece of tape?
I got it.
Okay.
I loved your soothing, patient tone in your voice, though. It's okay.
It's okay. Just squish
it's
and mush
gonna work out.
It's fine. Just wrap it around. And bottom line, these are going to be ripped open, so who cares if they're perfect, right?
Who cares?
I mean, seriously.
When did Mother Nature ever create a bulb
No,
there that was perfect?
they didn't.
Okay.
Then on the top, if you can see on mine, I took a piece of gold tissue paper and I just took my little fringing scissors and I cut it into little fringes because you want the middle to be super cute.
Of course.
I mean, really. So, and then I just wrapped it around the
You want the middle, the top, the bottom, the outside, and the inside to be super cute.
Then we've got to add our little tulip petals.
Okay.
So I free-handed these. There's no pattern. You just kind of make them in an oval shape, right? Push in the middle so it kind of turns into like a little cup.
Okay.
And then you're gonna smush the bottom.
Did you watercolor this tissue paper
No, this
too?
just came pink.
Just pink, okay.
Just pink. And then once you smush it, just put a little bit of glue on the bottom of that.
Okay.
And start putting your petals onto your tulips.
You're building one petal at a time.
Yeah, it's super easy. And you just do this a few times and done. Like, tulips don't have a lot of petals. It's not like we're doing a garden rose or anything, right? It's
just a few humble.
Yeah, just a few little petals just kind of
The bend and the
around.
movement of it makes it really
Crepe paper's fun because
well.
that's the fun part is you can manipulate it. You can, make it look like a real petal. If it's regular paper, it's harder to do that, but crepe paper is delightful.
These are great for so many reasons. They're freestanding.
They're freestanding.
And they do double as that favor.
And so super easy. So you just keep building, and then just kind of smush them out. And you've got, if you want to put your little leaves on them.
We have leaves.
You can hot glue the leaves on them.
Yes.
Again, just a little dab of hot glue wherever, and you can, manipulate them, you can bend them.
Who knew crepe paper could be so cute?
It's kind of elegant and sweet, isn't it?
It's
and
so
you could do
sweet.
it in whatever colorway. Like you said, I had some kind of burgundy ones over there and pastel ones over here. So super easy. Put them on each plate. Put them in like a little Easter cup or however you want to display them.
So happy.
They
are so happy.
Little chicken feeders.
These are my happy hands.
Yes,
They're
happy
so
hands.
happy.
So happy.
Okay,
so
tell me
everyone
about the
happy.
rings.
So then I wanted something really cute for spring this year and something new. And I was kind of getting, how you get sick of your stuff.
You get an itch.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm so bad. So I saw these like in real life made out of metal in a store. And I think they were like $120. And I'm like, nope, can't do that.
I'll pass.
But I'm like, you know me, I could make that. So I did a little research. I found out where to buy all this stuff and I just made my own. And they're freestanding. Now, at first I just made it and hung it on my door just as a pretty little gold delicate wreath. But then I wanted it freestanding, so then I decided I'm gonna make this stand too. So
okay, now how did you make the wreath form?
So I'll show you. So these, I'll let you hold this, Brooke. This is a macrame hoop. So like what you do macrame on, I guess I don't know how they do it, but whatever.
Yeah, metal.
Metal, you can buy them at Hobby Lobby or Joann's or wherever. And these are just little brass tubing. I could only find these at Hobby Lobby. So I don't know where you could get those except
in what
for
aisle?
By their trains, like their train things. I don't know. It's kind of a weird area, but that's
I'm
where
not
they
going to
are.
ask what you were doing in the train aisle when you found these gold stems.
I asked if they had them, and they pointed me to that
Okay.
section. But then you cannot glue. You cannot hot glue metal on metal. And then I'm like, well, then I'll just E6000 it. No, you can't do that either.
Okay.
So, glass bond.
Oh.
Glass bond, I noticed it really gave a great bond to it. It really adhered it. The ones that didn't bond very well, I used some gold wire. Just
reinforced
to kind of
it.
reinforced it a little bit.
Yep.
So, and it looked really charming. Then, I couldn't find anything delicate enough. So the gold ones were just like a plant. I kind of ripped it apart like a fern type of thing.
Yes.
And I just kind of pulled apart. And then the cute little place card ones that I have, I couldn't find anything small enough and delicate enough. So I found these picks. The picks usually have the smaller flowers.
Right.
But you don't want to use the whole pick because that's not very cute. So I ripped it apart, right? You just kind of use what you're going to use. And then I found then you get the little tiny flowers out of it.
Darling.
And then I just glued the little flowers together and put them on
And
wrapped it around the little hoop. So those, you can make them as big or small as you want because the hoops come in a million different sizes. And that little tiny one down there by the table plate, you can put the names, you can string the names on it. I mean, it's just kind of charming. So I just took what I was going to put on my banquet
sweet.
and incorporated it into my Easter table.
Yeah.
So you can take these crafts and make it as a big centerpiece or make them as little favors or do them for a party.
Right.
You can use them for a lot of things this spring.
Oh my gosh,
So-
baby showers, weddings, it goes on and on. Darling, you'll have the full tutorials for us on your website.
Full tutorials on my website and on my Instagram. I may be having a little giveaway for some of the Sophistiplates coming soon. So if you like those little Sophistiplates, watch my Instagram. Same thing, the Glitzy Pair on Instagram, and that will be coming soon.
You'll always get awesome inspiration and plenty of cuteness over there. You're so cute yourself. Thank you. This was really fun.
You're welcome.
I'm feeling spring.
Good. I'm glad.
Feeling it. I'm feeling it.